waiting for this event organized every second year in Germany with great anticipation. This is the place where we meet friends. This is the place where we learn about new products in our hobby. This is Interzoo. Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. Interzoo 2024. It's not only about beautiful aquariums, meeting friends from the aquatic hobby, but it's also about dogs, cats, reptiles, you name it. You see a lot of innovation, you see a lot of ideas, you see a lot of creativity. All the manufacturers are coming up with new ideas that you can use in your aquarium. And obviously they are showing us aquariums which are not competition level, but they will showcase all the novelties that they came up with in the last 2 years. And you can see a lot of good and nice and inspiring solutions. So for us hobbyists and for us aquarium shop owners, it's always a very interesting place to be. Oh, look at my friend. This is the CCAM stand, and it's Brian Miller there, walking around, not knowing what to do. He knows we're shooting. I love this guy. CCAM is a US company, and they're manufacturing the best water treatment products possible. We are really happy to come here because we see where this hobby is going. Actually, what you see right now is the future of the hobby, because based on the ideas that we discuss here, the manufacturers will start to work into a direction which is going to take the hobby to new heights in the next years. So maybe something that we talk about today will appear as a product in 2 years based on our discussions. So this is not only about business, it's also about what's going to happen next. And then we move on to the Aquaflora stand. And then there's this tribute aquarium to our good friend who passed away, Philippe Oliveira. And actually this is the first Interzoo that Philippe could not take part in. And this tank was caped in his memory. Rest in peace, my friend. You were an inspiration to us all. You can see some very exotic, very interesting solutions as well that would fit into your interior design, whatever your style in your living room would be. For example, this huge tank, this was the highlight of the whole fair for the whole Interzoo, I think. This is like a 7 centimeter thick acrylic aquarium with some epiphyte plants in it and also a pufferfish, a huge one. I think this was coming from our friend Oliver Knott, and also it has a very sophisticated kind of filtration. What we love going from booth to booth is that we find new solutions, new ideas, new technological advancements, and this is what Interzoo is actually all about. The Chihiros stand this year came up with some really healthy plants and an EHEIM aquarium that is actually showcasing their lighting. Chihiros has come up with quite a good range of lighting products, and good technology is always needed to keep up the health of these plants. And then we arrived to the Dennerle booth where you can obviously admire these beautiful nano tanks that Dennerle is manufacturing with the beautiful layouts and shrimp and everything. But also there's an interesting collaboration between Dennerle and NVIDIA, where you can see a live broadcast, a live image of an aquarium picturing a post-apocalyptic scape. It's very interesting, featured both on Dennerle's and on NVIDIA's website. When we return from Germany every second year, we feel really enthusiastic about this hobby again, and this is something like a battery charger for us. And I think that the fact that you see that you're not alone in this hobby, but you've got hundreds of very smart people taking care of all kinds of small and big innovations, starting from a simple thing like a soil, like some ingredient of a soil, and all the way to the digital automatization in one place and ease of maintenance in mind and everything else. And then this whole thing is developing at a very high pace. I wanted to talk about the quality of these exhibition aquariums as well. Obviously, they are not contest tanks, but they are made for this expo. These guys were preparing to scape these for weeks and months before that. But obviously, you need to transport these aquariums here. You need to fill them up with water really quickly. You need to introduce some bacteria for the fish to be healthy, and that will result in some kind of like deterioration. So it's very difficult to keep the quality of these aquariums pristine. But make no mistake about it, they're made with the same technology in the same way like you or I would do at home. One of the highlights of the show for us as plant enthusiasts is the Tropica, where you see all the new Tropica plants that they come up with. If I remember well, there were like 12 different types of new plants, and we're really excited to show them and to send them to you guys. We ship to most European countries. And they have also beautiful aquariums set up every year, showcasing the new plants that they found and they managed to grow in their nurseries. Their Want to Grow lineup is showcased always in these refrigerators, these chillers. And they are trying to get rid of the rock wool and to replace them with this kind of new plant holding style. It's like a bunch with the plastic clips. Let us know what you think about it. Actually, this whole solution is under development right now, so we would really appreciate your input on this. And they actually brought this out to Interzoo for us to see and for you guys to give an opinion to them, because they're open to our ideas, which is great. The aquarium part is not only showcasing the freshwater aquariums, but you've got some really stunning marine aquariums as well, with some corals, some beautiful fish. I love the exotic look of these aquariums always. It's something else. As I mentioned in the beginning, Interzoo is not only about fish, it's about all kinds of animals. I don't know how to call them. Comment below if you know the name of this red guy walking around. These I know, these are chameleons, beautiful ones. We had to skip on Interzoo due to COVID, and I think that we missed a lot. But the innovation didn't stop with the manufacturers, so they're coming up with new ideas. So this is why we love to come here, to find new inspiration, to find new solutions, and to find new products for you. Even if they're less innovative, they're serving one purpose and one purpose only: to solve a problem, to make your aquarium more beautiful, to enable your aquarium to have a better technology, to have less risk of algae. So this is why people are working day and night for years. And every second year, they showcase what they found. The Dennerle plants booth is also a very good one at the Interzoo, with some new plants and very healthy plants as well. We love to see all the really healthy live plants on the water here. All the manufacturers actually are trying to move a little bit more towards the bio CO2 systems, and that is something that was not present as accentuated 2 years ago. The EHEIM section is showcasing their digital product line, and they have come up with this whole family of products that can be controlled by an app, and they communicate with each other. You can stop the filter while you're feeding the fish. So there are quite a lot of innovation going on with the German manufacturer. And this new EHEIM app was actually introduced during Interzoo 2024. Fluval has been innovating in the last years quite a lot. They are coming up with this new product range that will help us to have some automatization in the aquarium hobby. What we experienced is that most manufacturers are coming up with the digitalization of the hobby, coming up with new products that will help with leak detection, with digital filtration, with automatic water changes, etc. And that is something that is really pointing forward. This was Interzoo 2024. I hope that you guys liked it and you were equally energized by this site. We will see you next week with a new video. Take care. Bye.